Hey everyone, it's Shanna, 5 in Family Homestead. If you're new to the channel, you're probably thinking, what does vacuums for pools have to do with homesteading? And if you've been with our channel for a while, you know that our pool, our above ground pool, is one of the biggest things on our homestead, I guess, that requires the most maintenance. Anyways, I wanted to review this vacuum cleaner that we got for the pool. We had a company reach out to us about 6 months ago and offered to send us one, and I wanted to go over it with you guys because I will sum this up right now at the very beginning that this is probably one of the best vacuums I've had for an above ground pool ever. So we have a Coleman above ground pool, and it is, I can't remember the gallons. It's 52 by 22. That's how big the pool is, so however many gallons that is. And the one most frustrating thing about it when we first got it was having to vacuum it. I had the old Intex vacuum that was made for above ground pools, and it had the hoses, and you have to attach the hoses to the pump, and it was frustrating. So when this company reached out, I was really excited about it because, as you can see, there are no hoses. So you ask, well, then how does it move? And it's actually battery powered. It comes with a charger, and the top up here is where you plug in the charger, just like this, and you plug it into your outlet. Now, it does take 8 hours to charge, so normally what I do is I'll plug it in and let it charge overnight. If you try to use it before, you're not going to get, if you try to use it before it's fully charged, and they give you a little handy dandy light, you can't see it now, but it's red when the machine is not charged, and then it turns green when it is fully charged. If you don't let it fully charge, you're not going to get the maximum performance from the vacuum. So like I said, I usually plug it in at night, let it charge all night, and by in the morning it's charged. So again, this is the outlet. You can see before you put in the water, you need to make sure you plug this cover back on it because that protects the electrical parts of it. If I can get it on. The next thing is, how does it know the difference between or the shape of your pool, I guess. Some are rectangular, some are circular. Mine's circular. The cool thing about it is these little dials, there's one right here, and there's one right here. And in the instruction manual, it will tell you, they have little notches on the outside of the handles right here, and it will tell you, for a circular pool, set the left side to this number and then set the right side to this number. I got lucky. I didn't have to adjust mine. I do know that sometimes you do have to adjust it to make sure that it gets all areas of your pool. This one is the mid-size one. I know there is a one that's bigger than this one. There's one that's smaller, and this is perfect for my size pool. I think we have the ones that you buy in Walmart and Academy, the above ground pools. I think we have the biggest size, and this has no problem cleaning it up. What's the next thing? The other thing will be this cord right here. When you get it, they're going to give you a long piece of string. You're going to want to measure how far down to the bottom of the pool, to the top of the pool, this is, because this ring will float on the top of the pool. So when you're done with the vacuum, you can grab it, whether it be, I usually have my telescopic hole that I use for my net, and I will just grab it and pull it towards me. Otherwise, the vacuum's going to be sitting in the middle of the pool and you're not going to be able to get it out. That's frustrating. The next thing is the how it lifts up. It's got two little latches on the bottom here, and this is going to be where you find your screen, and this is going to be the yucky that it vacuums up. I need to clean mine out, but for the sake of YouTube, I'm going to leave it so you guys can see that it does get dirty. Okay, so when you put it back together, you just put this on here. Well, it's easier to do both-handed. It should just sit nicely in there, the screen, and then you're just going to latch this back on there. Oh my goodness. It's not that hard, guys, I promise. That thing was hung. So, locks on there, and you're ready to go. This knob at the top is where you turn it on. You're going to turn it on, it's going to turn blue. That's how you know that it's on. I will tell you, you're going to want to wait to let it get in the pool and let it drop completely. Like usually what I do is I'll drop it in the pool and turn it on real quick as it's dropping. That way it has water filled into it. I don't let it just turn on when it's dry. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a clip, me putting it in the pool. I'm going to show you a time lapse of it cleaning up. And then when it's all done, I will show you guys what all it picked up. My pool's pretty nasty right now. It's the winter time in Texas. I have ran it about once a week, but just leaves and dirt and everything have kind of settled in the bottom of the pool. So it is gross, and I wanted it that way. That way I could show you how well this vacuum picks up. Is it going to pick up every single little piece? No, absolutely not. It will not. But it gives you enough that you can pick up the bigger pieces, the leaves, big things of dirt, any like soot that's gone to the bottom of the pool. It does pick that up, and then it can leave you to brush up the rest and then filter it through your pump. So anyways, I'll show you guys that. The other thing I will tell you that it takes about an hour for the battery to fully die. So you got an hour where it's in the pool, and within the hour it always cleans it up really, really well. It moves kind of slow. You will see debris kind of being kicked as it's moving. You'll see debris kind of following behind it, and that's normal. But it's not it's sucking it up. It just sometimes the debris doesn't all get sucked up at once, and so it kind of follows behind it, but it has a big enough suction that it wants to suck the debris, take it with it for a ride. So anyways, let me show you guys me put it in the pool, and we'll go from there. Okay, so remember, make sure you have your plug on the top of this to protect the electrical part. I usually will put it and let it add a little bit of water in there, and then I turn it on. It's blue, and then I let it sink to the bottom, and then it takes a few 15-20 seconds for it to actually start moving. And then once it starts moving, you just let it do its thing until it's done, which is about an hour, like I said. And it's moving. So I will go ahead. The good thing also is it's got brushes on it, the bottom of it. So anything at the bottom of the pool that needs to kind of be brought to the surface, that's dirt or that it can't pick up, it'll bring it to the surface, and then I can filter it out through my pump. So we'll let it do its thing, and we'll come right back to you guys. Okay, so I got lucky and it stopped. I'll show y'all guys because I don't think I showed you. So it was sitting right here, and this is the ring I was telling you about. Majority of the time it's like it has a memory on it, I guess, because it always ends up ending at the same place. So I get lucky. I don't have to fish it out. So this part I'm gonna lift it up, and it's heavy because of the water and I'm short, but a lot of people have mentioned that some of the stuff that's inside there, the dirt, will come back out when you dump the water out right now, but I've never had that trouble. But I can't lift it if I don't try. Okay. So these little handles on the side here, there's two. You just lift that up, lift the top, and that's the inside of what it picked up. That's, I have no idea, like just grass and everything else. So then you just dump it out, rinse that part off, and then you're gonna add this back, and then I'll recharge it. So final thoughts, I highly recommend this vacuum. Like I said in the beginning, I had the Krum Tx that had the big hoses, and it was always a pain to let the hoses, get the hoses out, and there was holes in the hoses, and it was more of a hassle than it was doing me any favors. The good thing about this is when I drained my pool down a couple weeks ago, because we had a freeze and I didn't want my hoses to freeze, I was still able to run the vacuum, which was really nice. But anyways, we will leave you guys a link in the description to click on to go to it's on Amazon, to buy the vacuum. Like I said, my pool is 52 by 22, and this is the middle size vacuum. There's one bigger, fancier, and there's one smaller. I've got the mid-size version, and yeah, I highly recommend it. If you have any questions, comment down below. Make sure you hit your thumbs up button, like, subscribe, all those fun things. I'm going to be putting out several videos over the next couple weeks just about the pool in general and caretaking of it. I'm not an expert. I always say that in the beginning of all my pool videos. I am not an expert. By no means do I act like an expert. This is all just trial and error for me. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.